Welcome to the 5 for 2 podcast with me, your host Adele, where we say no to careers where you're trading 5 days of misery for 2 days of fun. A place we discuss all things career, confidence, and money moves. I want to motivate, teach, and empower ambitious women to achieve more, earn more, feel more confident, and enjoy the work they do. It's all about believing you can have everything you want in your career and then going and getting it. So if you're ready, let's get into it. Welcome. The title of this podcast is what I'm all about, because too many women are out here getting underpaid and overworked. So it is all about saying, run me my money. Your six-figure self knows it's all about run me my money. This should be the only line in your vocabulary. Now, I'm not saying you're going to say this to anyone, to the company, but inside of you, you should always be thinking, run me my money. Because when you trust your talent and you believe in yourself and you know your potential, you will not let anyone underpay you. Charge for your talent. Stop undercharging. You need to get to this level of self-belief if you want to really move into your six-figure self. The reason I work so much on confidence and self-belief is because honestly, it is a game changer. It's a game changer in your career. It's a game changer if you own a business, and it is a game changer in your relationships, whether that's romantic or friendships. When you truly believe in everything you bring to the table, you will be offended at what you accepted before. Trust me, when I look back at some of my salaries that I accepted and the amount of work I was doing, it's a joke. I laugh at myself and then I keep it moving. But guys, if you feel uncomfortable saying to yourself in your head, run me my money, that means you don't believe in everything that you're bringing to the table. Your job should work for you as much as you work for it. Now, I hope that didn't go over your head, but your job should work for you as much as you work for it. So if you're going to work every day, you should be getting back tenfold what you're putting in. Make sure you value your presence. Because if you don't value your presence, how do you expect anyone else to? A company is asking you to give them 40 hours a week of your life. Yeah, a lot of you are working more than 40 hours. So you're committing that much of your life to someone, but you're not asking for anything in return. You're not asking for what you really want. You're accepting salaries that just about cover the bills, cover the mortgage, cover the rent, just cover the basics. No, that means you're giving away your 40 hours for free. The new experiences you want, the bigger homes you want, the luxury vacations you want, the ability to make investments so you can start making multiple streams of income, the charitable efforts that you want to make, like the big charitable donations or the big effort that you want to make within the charitable industry, comes from having overflow, comes from having that additional funds, but that comes from believing you deserve those additional funds. How great would it be if you could pay your rent or mortgage 3 to 6 months in advance? You work your butt off, you should be able to. The pay gap is so big between men and women. And don't get me wrong, we live in that kind of society that's run by men. So it's easier for men to get paid more than us. But we also don't do ourselves any favors. When was the last time you asked for exactly what you wanted? Do you know how many times I get asked the question, if a job description says between 60 and 70, I obviously can't ask for 70. So what do you suggest? You can ask for 70. If 70 is what you want, you can ask. You can ask for 75. I'm going to be real with you. I've applied to jobs before, and I'm not saying you do this all the time, but I've applied to jobs before. If they're paying between 60 and 70 and I want 75, I'm going to email them before I send my application. And my email is going to be like a cover letter, just saying, I have got XYZ experience. I think it would be amazing with what you're looking for because I know I'll be able to deliver XYZ. But however, I'm looking for 75 and I can see your salary band only goes up to 70. So I wouldn't want to waste your time. I have attached my CV. Please let me know if I should still go ahead and apply. Why are you doing their work for them? Ask high, let them negotiate you down. Stop making it easy for people to underpay you. Stop going in there asking for lower because you're scared they're going to say no. If the job is yours, the job is yours. Stop being worried of no's. If they say no, it's not for you. And that's what self-belief will do for you. That's what truly working on the inside stuff will do for you. That no, of course it will annoy you. Of course it will frustrate you, because who wants to know if you really like the company? But you'll move past it and through it really quickly, because that no will not be as big of a deal. Stuff will always come up. Things will always annoy you. Things will always frustrate you. But the people that are doing the inner work, the people that have really worked on themselves and continue to, because inner work, it's not like you do it for a day or a week or a month or a year and then you don't have to do it again. You've got to keep working. You've got to keep working, because every new level you reach is going to require a new behavior from yourself. It's called a new level for a reason. If everything stays the same, it's not a new level. One thing I suggest to most people is, even if you're making really good money, go and check out what you should be making and then add tax. And check it out on places like payscale.com, Glassdoor, salary.com, and I bet you'll surprise yourself. Because even people that I know that are on 90K, really close to that six-figure mark, but haven't quite gone past the threshold, have gone on these websites and realised they should be on at least 20, 30K more. Imagine finding out that you're getting paid 20K less than you should. Even if you was getting paid 10K less than you should, how dare you allow that to continue? I have to give myself pep talks sometimes and remind myself I deserve everything I want from life. And if I want to be a six-figure woman, I deserve to earn six-figure money. If I want to be a high six-figure earner going into seven figures, then I deserve to go after that. Getting your head around more money isn't about what you say, but is about what you believe about yourself. If you're on five figures now, you believe that you can earn five figures, so you will stay there until you believe that you can earn six figures and you move like you can earn six figures. You can't say, I definitely am a six-figure woman and I'm ready to move up, but then keep doing what you've been doing at five figures. The way you think, the way you move, the way you approach situations, your belief in yourself has to be huge. It has to be a mindset shift before it's a physical shift, because you can learn everything to say. I teach people all the time the best way to say things to get what you want. But without the belief behind it, do you really think the person you're saying it to is going to believe it? They're going to feel it. If they feel a little bit of hesitation in you, they're going to use that to their advantage. If they feel that you won't back up what you've said, there is no point in saying, I want 110,000 and I won't take anything less. And then when they come back with an 85,000 offer, you're like, okay, you didn't believe what you wanted. Turning down jobs is not the be all and end all. Your job will come. But you have to believe your job will come. If you don't believe your job will come, then settle for the lower salary. It's so important that you understand that next level you requires next level moves, next level attitude, next level self-belief. You can believe in yourself and really believe that you are the shit. But when it comes to that next level, you're suddenly back at the beginning and you feel really small because you feel like you're the shit making 70, 80K. But when someone says to you, go for the job that's 150,000, you suddenly feel small again. You feel like you're not smart enough. You feel like being at that level is above you. You need to you need to take back your power. You need to switch it back around. If you can earn 60K, you can earn 90K. If you can earn 90K, you can earn 110K. If you can earn 110, you can earn 150. If you can earn 150, you can earn 350. There are people doing the exact same job. When I say the exact same job, I deal with so many people. I work with so many people. And there will be two people doing literally word for word the same job. And one will be earning 60,000 and one will be earning 110. And when you speak to the one on 110, they will let you know, I wouldn't do what I do for less than what I'm currently on. But it's the inner work. Saying it sounds good. It's all good saying it, but it's the inner work. It's the mindset. It's the talking to yourself every day and thinking, am I acting like the woman I want to become, or am I doing things still as the woman I currently am? The woman you currently are is amazing, but you will stay her if you're not ready to push the boundaries. Confidence is built through taking action. Action is honestly the cheat code. It is the quickest way. If you act as if, it is the quickest way to getting to your next level. Listening to the negative thoughts and reframing them. I love a negative thoughts journal. I encourage everyone to do it for at least a week. Just write down every time you have a negative thought. What is it you say to yourself? What is it you think about yourself? And what would you prefer to say and feel? Sounds like work, I know, but the work's worth it. Because imagine the work, just doing the inner work, doubles your salary, triples your salary. I don't play small. When people come to me, I want you to double your salary. But that only happens, those quantum leaps, as people call them, only happen with huge mindset changes. One of my clients described it as finding the powerhouse she never knew she had inside. She described being able to tap into that as being the massive thing that shifted for her. Realizing that instead of running back to what's safe, instead of being like, you know what, I definitely know I can make 80K, let me stick at that level, her just pushing. And even if she didn't get what she wanted the first time, her continuing to push through until she did. And that's what it is. It's a self-belief that you're going to get the thing you want. If you already know that you're going to get the thing you want, you'll keep going, right? So you have to act as if you already know. You're currently in a job earning a certain amount of money anyway. So if you're trying for new jobs and you don't get them, why does it matter? You're already employed. You already have a job. Keep pushing. Wait for your job. When you get your job and the money you want, do you know how amazing it's going to feel? Start reminding yourself how lucky your employer is to be blessed with your presence. The way you do things is unique. Your skills, your strengths, they are unique to you. Yes, there's other people that can do what you do, but the way you do it is unique to you. The way you understand how to deliver what your employer wants is different from how someone else will. Start paying attention to all the value you bring at work, the relationships you've built, the projects you do, and then ask them to run you your money. Start connecting everything you have to everything you want, and start feeling powerful in who you currently are and the unlimited potential you have to become the woman you want. Your employer is lucky, but if you don't believe your employer is lucky, then you're going to keep accepting the bare minimum. You're going to keep accepting the comfortable life. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the comfortable life, but the 70K you is going to have to let go of the 70K life if you want the 150K life. The 70K you is living nice, she's going on holidays, but I know there's so many women that want more. They want to know if they took a month off work, if they took 2 months off work, they haven't got to worry. If they were sick for any reason, everything's covered. That level of overflow comes when your mindset is in overflow. And if your mindset is scared, if you're scared that you're not good enough for the next role, if you're scared that you won't get the high-level promotion or get the partnership, then you won't. If you want to earn your salary plus you want to become a partner or you want to start getting shares, and I don't mean those little itty-bitty shares that companies give you for free. I mean high-earning shares. Start getting dividends that you're getting paid every quarter that is almost more than your salary. These things are real life. I'm talking about things that have happened to me and happened to my clients, but they only happen with a huge shift in mindset. I remember thinking I could only be an employee and then just deciding one day I was going to ask for shares in the company because I worked my butt off and I deserve it. And I don't want little itty-bitty shares. I want shares that are actually paying me money on a regular basis. I then decided I didn't want to work full time, and I knew I was committed to delivering everything I deliver, but on a part-time basis. I made sure I made it work because I wanted the same money, but on part-time hours. I wasn't about to lose my money, but a lot of people, because you're still in the 5-figure mindset, will say, well, no, if I cut my hours, of course, I'm going to have to cut my salary. No, they're not paying you by the hour. You feel like they're paying you by the hour, but your next level self, 6-figure women, no, you don't get paid by the hour. You get paid for the value you bring to the company. If you were just getting paid for being in the building per hour, then just be there. Everyone would just be getting paid the same. You get paid for the value you bring. Men are getting paid more because they push their luck. Men are getting paid more because they negotiate. I get it. Negotiating feels awkward. It feels like a bit icky. We get taught as women, don't talk about money. It's not ladylike. Who cares about ladylike when your bank account's doing what you want it to do? Ladylike is a state of mind. It's not true. Don't let other people's judgments and criticism make you think that talking about money isn't ladylike. Push your luck. There are men not even half as capable as a lot of women I've met earning double. I've been in offices where I found out that men were getting paid more than me, but I was consistently covering their work because they was literally useless. Trust me when I found out my money went up. Run me my money. And no, I haven't always been like this. The work, it's taken work. It continues to take work because there continues to be times when I'm just like, oh, that number's too big. There's no way. That number's too much. I can't ask someone for that. I still have that come up. Sometimes I think to myself, right, you need to sit down now. The way you negotiated previously isn't going to work in this new situation. So let's come up with a better plan. Being humble is great, but closed mouths don't get fed. If you're waiting for someone to offer you what you want and you're dreaming of it, dreams come true when you take action, and that's when they become reality because you've taken action. Stop being so humble and start believing in everything that you deliver. Talking about money is not masculine at all. Talking about money is self-belief, it's self-preservation. Talking about money is letting someone know I value me, so you will have to meet me where I am and value me exactly the same. I've actually met women who had the title, the amazing title in the company, and were still getting paid the same money they were getting paid when they were like at entry or mid-level. How is that a thing? Because you're proud to tell your family, oh, I'm the head of events and marketing, or I'm the CFO of XYZ company. But imagine being the head of something and getting paid the same as a marketing exec in another company. Because the title felt good, the validation felt good. But did your bank account feel good when you went home? Start making yourself aware of what is being paid in your industry. What is the earning potential in the industry you're in? Like I said earlier on, check those websites I mentioned. Start looking at everything you bring to the table. Sometimes you need to write yourself a little bit of a brag book. Just everything that you do, really tap into what tasks do I do? How do they benefit my company? And that's really important. Sometimes we forget that every little thing we do benefits our company. If it didn't, you wouldn't be employed. If it didn't, they wouldn't ask you to do it. Because the company's sole purpose is to make money. Depending, if you're in charitable businesses, it's different, but charities still have to make money to give. So all companies are trying to make money in one way or another. What you do contributes to the money they're making. Consider how much money your company's making a year and how much of that you're helping them make. And then start to really think if you should be getting paid more and if you deserve more. You deserve everything you want. Being uncomfortable for a short period of time to become the most comfortable you've ever been should always be the goal. The comfortableness that you might feel will always be temporary. Break down the feelings that you have that come from people outside, come from wanting to feel validated, come from judgment, come from criticism. Break those down. Start working on you and reminding yourself of how amazing you are. Push the boundaries. Don't let 2022 come and you're still in your comfort zone. You're still staying comfortable. Push the boundaries. Ask for the top of mounts. Know your value and go from there. Run me my money. Money truly is an unlimited resource. When are you going to go and grab your share? And it might sound a bit woohoo and up in the clouds when you hear that word. Money is an unlimited resource, but it truly is. Start calling in more money. Start doing the work. Start shifting your mindset. When last did you work on your money mindset? Sometimes you get to a certain level and you're comfortable and you think, I must not have any money blocks because otherwise I wouldn't be earning a decent salary or a good salary. Trust me, if me saying to you you should be on 50 or 60,000 pounds more makes you uncomfortable, you've got money shit to deal with. Like I said, if you believe in yourself and you know exactly what you want and you've done the digging and you've done the research and you know that you should be on more money, but you're just not sure how to go about it, and you want to get to the point where one day you say, run me my money, you've got to do the inner work. You've got to read books. One of my fave books is You're a Badass. If you've never read that, go get it. Bright yellow cover. Love that book. Get money books. I actually have read a lot of money books that are by men, but I do love a good book also written by women. But I've read a lot of very male money books. And the reason is a lot of money books are written by men because they're the ones getting the money. And sometimes you need to be in their brain to figure out what they're doing different from what we're doing. We live in a male-led society. We're trying to even the playing field. Sometimes you've got to get in someone's head to be able to win. You beat your opponents by knowing your opponents in and out. And I'm not saying men are our opponents. Okay, so don't come for me. What I am saying though is men are doing more, getting more, and asking for more. There's stuff we can do to put more money in our pockets, more money in female pockets. I love to see a woman winning. I love to see a woman understand the abundance of money and the way money operates. Another book I like is The Game of Life and How to Play It. That is such a good book. It's not specifically just about money mindset, but it's a really good book. It's by Florence something. Oh, and the first book was by Jen. I always say her surname wrong, so I don't want to say it, but it begins with an S. Anyway, read, do the work, get yourself a negative thoughts journal, do your research, make sure you're earning what you should be earning. Always add tax. Whatever salary you think you should be on, add tax. We're always worth more than we're asking for. Stop being humble and start adding to your vocabulary, run me my money. Before you go into any negotiation, I want you to start saying, run me my money. I want you to find a line that makes you feel powerful. If it's not run me my money, it might be something else. But I'm going to say it one more time. Run me my money. Guys, it's been great. Thanks for joining. I hope this episode gave you exactly what you needed and motivated you to confidently take steps towards your next career move. If you enjoyed it, screenshot and share it on your socials, tag me on Instagram, and come join my community of amazing women working on leveling up their confidence and careers. Thanks for listening and see you next time.